Chyana, Chayla, thank you both so much for joining us today. Firstly, whose idea was it to apply for the Amazing Race Canada, and did you need to convince the other to join you?
So this was my idea, sort of how it came to be. I actually got a message from one of the producers or casting directors to be like, oh, have you ever thought about applying? And I was like, I can't say I ever have thought of applying, but when you see a message like that come through, I feel like I always let kind of like creator guide me. So I was like, maybe this is something I should do. And then I was thinking of like, okay, well, who would be like the best partner? And I was like, my sister Chayla is just like so down for anything. Like she can build things. She can just, she's one of those people that can truly just do anything when you put it in front of her. And so I was like, should we like apply for this and do this?
I got a text from her one day and she's like, so would you ever go on the Amazing Race Canada? And I'm like, yes, immediately, yes, 100%. It's an opportunity we could not miss out on. And I'm like, we absolutely should apply and do this.
That's awesome. And so once you made it and like you found out you're going to be on the show, what did you both do to prepare? Chyana, we'll go to you first.
Oh, so many things, actually. I took dance classes. I started rock climbing. I was training every day, wearing a weighted backpack, outside, inside. I'm on my Stairmaster like every single day training, as well as doing different like word puzzle games, like just trying to be alert mentally and physically as well.
And Chayla, what about you?
Yeah, she was definitely more physically prepared than I was. I kind of steered more towards doing brain games, training my brain. Me and my 11-year-old daughter, she was helping me practice up my math skills. I'm like, okay, I need to remember, how do I do long division? How do I do long multiplication? So my daughter was actually helping me with a lot of the mental aspects of the training for it. But I definitely should have done more weighted backpack training like Chyana was doing.
That's awesome. And can you tell us a bit more about Team PBC? What do the letters stand for, and why did you choose it as your team name?
PBC stands for Protected by Creator, and this was a motto that really stuck to us and sat in our souls and our hearts that we really believe in. We truly believe we are protected by Creator, or AKA Creator's favorites. So we felt like this was the perfect team name for us, and kind of manifesting that energy, bringing forward into the race.
And it's like our whole lives, like all of the challenges we've struggled, even when you face something that's hard or sad or any of those things, it has always led us to a better point in life. And so we've really just learned how to trust in Creator and Creator's plan and just operate on instinct. So we knew that our ancestors and our spirit team and Creator was going to be looking out for us the whole time.
Awesome. And so in your promos, you say you want to show what Indigenous women are really made of. Why is that important for you, Chayla?
Honestly, I know for myself, when I see Indigenous women excelling and, putting themselves out there, it's really inspiring for me to see that representation. And I really hoped that we could do the same for others and they could see us and help inspire them and, remind them that it doesn't matter what you come from, what type of traumas you've gone through, that you can push yourselves and put yourselves out there and do great things.
And Chyana, same question to you. Why was it important for you and your team to show what Indigenous women are made of?
Yeah, I mean, so many reasons, but it feels like a lot of the time when Indigenous women are talked about in the media, it's in regards to MMIW and some of the more challenging things that our people go through and our women and girls go through especially. And so, kind of thinking about that aspect of it and thinking about the ways that me and Chayla really represent like Indigenous joy, but also we were those women who like came from a really traumatic, difficult childhood, father in and out of the prison system and gangs, violence, all of that stuff was around us when we were really little girls. And we worked really, really hard to find our peace, find our joy, overcome that, heal from that, to become these women today who are funny, vibrant, like who live life to their fullest and who can express joy and happiness, like And so we really wanted to go on this national stage and just really show like what life can be like when you persevere and you push through some of those more challenging times, because good things are on the horizon.
That's such an inspiring answer, and I'm sure that that's going to mean a lot to people that are watching both of you on their screens too, so that's really cool. And I know you both can't say much, but I'm curious how your overall experience was on the show.
I think that we got more than we expected from being on The Amazing Race Canada, truly. I know it has been a huge part in the healing for both of us, not just for our childhood, but for our sisterhood as well. And that was really special for me. I never got to have this time with my sister when I was a child and an early teen, and our trauma did keep us separated for a lot of that. So coming on to this race and getting to spend all this time with my sister, it was really healing and very special for me.
And Chyana, how was your overall experience?
It was truly life-changing. It's like, you know, I always say that like creator has a plan, right? And we never know exactly why we're meant to do something, but there's always a reason for it. And it's so funny how things surprise you, because, you know, we might have had all of these ideas in mind, but something that we weren't expecting was just truly how transformational this was going to be in terms of healing those childhood wounds that we didn't even know we were still necessarily hanging on to and that we're still there. And so to come out of this experience together stronger as sisters, like where we got to experience each other as women, you know, not those little girls when we were younger, and not like me seeing her as like a mom or her seeing me as this whatever free spirit who's out there in the world and traveling and doing all this other stuff. Like we truly just got to be with each other and have fun. And like that's how we approached this, was just like we kept saying the entire time, is just like all this is we're just on vacation, we're just doing activities, we don't know what the activities are, but that's fine. And like that's just, if we kept that mentality, then we're going to keep ourselves grounded.
It's awesome. Well, we wish you both the best of luck on the race, and we'll definitely be cheering you both on. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Love you all.
PBC, let's go.